Hello friends, welcome back. So this is November Bitcoiners reading for April 2025. Gonna clear the space now. Okay, Bitcoiners born in November. Welcome back. Hello, welcome if you've never been here before. So, gonna find out little road signs, see what information is available to you. Just shuffling the cards a little bit here. And then we're going to get those energies and we're going to get to the reading. Usually my readings, just by nature of what they are, we do road signs and then we do tarot and then we do a summary. So there's usually a consistent message, but you're not going to get it unless you watch the whole thing. So I will love myself. So love yourself and watch the whole thing. And then go over and YouTube and watch your sun sign, because that reading will also give you information about going forward in the month of April. So there you go. And they're, completely free to watch. So take advantage of a little bit of wisdom being cast your way. Okay, reunion of souls. So, looks like soulmates or people you have worked with in the past may be returning. Past life helpers maybe showing up saying, yeah, we used to work together. Now I'm back. Apparently you've learned what you need to learn, and so have I, so now we can work together again. I have a feeling that's what's going to happen to me, is somebody's going to come from my past, and not my this life past, but past lives, and they're going to show up. I feel like I would recognize their energy if I did. To someone in particular that I have memories of. Okay, anyway. Interesting. This journey. Let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes, instead of berating yourself. Radical self-acceptance. Is that where you're at? Radical self-acceptance? That's a place. You gotta think about all that stuff and then forgive yourself and, kind of let it go and heal it. And that's not easy. So if that's what you're going through, you have my sympathies. I have done that, and it's not easy and it's not fun. But maybe this is your time to shine, November. This is your time to get rid of that stuff and be able to move more freely and more lightly, not so burdened. New beginnings and expansion. Buds, buds, buds. Are you budding? Maybe. Let's read about buds. It would be so helpful if they just put these in alphabetical order. Okay. A bud is one of the earliest visual confirmations that the seed you planted is hard at work. Whether a budding leaf or a bloom, it's proof that your endeavor is in motion. So far, so good. Buds are tender, delicate things, however, which still need close attention and care. Extreme weather can damage them, as can neglect. The bud's card shows you that you can interpret the success of the first stage as a positive sign, but don't assume the buds can handle the next stages on their own. Buds represent the first checkpoint in a project. Things are expanding, but not complete. Continue to tend and encourage them, as without buds there can be no fruit. Have confidence the success of your first stage promises that you can achieve your goal. Are there things in your life that you have left unfinished or abandoned? How can you help complete them? Well, look at that. Okay, so new ideas, new things you're working on. Buds. But they still need to be nurtured. When ye have and hold a need, hearken not to others' greed. Yeah. Be careful of letting others know what you are working on, because they might just come along and sabotage the whole thing. So beware. Beware of the energies out there that are not working with your best interest. Okay, let's see what the tarot cards can tell us for November Bitcoiners. I like this deck because it is a very bold and direct message, and that's what I was going for April, because a lot's happening, so we needed something powerful and concise. How are you showing up? Wheel of Fortune. So here it is. Things are changing. And the challenge is maintaining fairness, maintaining equality. High Priestess, so you can see maybe all of this. Two major arcanas. Hanged Man, short-term goal, thinking about it, and receiving the knowledge you need to move forward. You're moving away from difficulties and thoughts that have weighed you down. You're moving away from that. You're healing, maybe. And you have a passionate new, you are inspired. And your heart is full. That's good. These are nice cards. This is moving away from difficulty and, I don't know, stress. How are you showing up? The Knight of Wands. So, intermittently trying new things. Try this a little bit, try that a little bit, see what works. Page of Cups, so, the environment is such that you can start all kinds of things, and all kinds of new things are happening, and they're succeeding where before they would not have. It's a receptive place to start new things. Your hopes and fears are the Emperor. You're hoping you have enough command of the situation to make it successful and bring it forward. You're also concerned that you are not yet that skilled. Okay, and we'll keep that hidden for now. So you're in the middle of the Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing actively. You're moving away from things. You're seeing things. You're trying to have equality and balance, and that's challenging because you're in your head and you understand, you're learning, and you're understanding what's happening. You have passion, and you're very much happy and fulfilled and feeling wonderful about what's going on, and that is going to, put wind in your sails. But you're trying things intermittently. You're trying a little of this and a little of that, and you're seeing small goals work, and so you're building up for bigger goals because the small ones are working. A little effort and you win, a little effort and you win, a little effort and you win. And these little things are building up to something that's going to be more fulfilling. You're out there doing your magic, and you're having good results, and you're having happy surprises. And you are wanting to be commanding and mastering the situation at hand, and you've got decisions to make. You're at a crossroads. And you're feeling defeated, and at the same time you want to open your heart. But you're feeling emotionally defeated, and you want to be in your heart. So, the environment, here's your ace. You start out with this passion, and you come out a little timid, but you're still in your heart because here's this cup, and there's still emotions you're feeling. But eventually you're going to graduate to be the Knight of Cups, and this is a lot of new stuff. You're not kings everywhere, you're knights. So you're coming in, but there's, still things you need to learn in order to become the emperor. The emperor is all four kings, and yet you're only knights at this point. There's work that has to be done. You have to really polish yourself and gain more skill, because you got to get through the queen and then the king in order to have mastery. So you have some work to do. You're coming out inconsistent and you're trying things. Maybe this inconsistency is, trying things. Maybe this inconsistency is how you feel about what you're trying, and, seeing what you like and don't like. You're learning, because that's how you make decisions. Don't feel that you've been defeated, because there are always new decisions to make every day. As long as you're breathing, there are new decisions to make. And we will always have challenges and lessons and problems, because that's what we're here for. That's what this is about. Hitting difficulties and finding ways around the difficulties. If it was all, what do they say, something in roses, it would not be where we are. This is legacy. This is, people have been doing this forever, centuries, forever and ever and ever. It's the human condition. And you're finding that out. You're finding out that you're just another person living the human condition. And you're facing the same things we all face. And other people. And your ships are coming in. So just stay the course. Because there's, maybe information, but also value coming into you in some fashion. You're learning, because you're getting beyond the night. You're becoming something more mature than the night. But right now, in April, you're trying new things and you're the night. You're inconsistent, you're in and out. It's going to fluctuate. You're moving. There's all kinds of stuff happening. It's a very dynamic thing, because the wheel is changing. And we know, when wheels move, they move. All of them moves. The whole thing. Not just part of it. The whole thing moves. Round and around. Okay, let's see what the Astro Star Codes can add to this message. Give us some sort of summary or some sort of clarification, please. Vesta, Hearth. So we're looking at like the central core of things. 32. Vesta. Vesta calls you to be the hearth fire. And that's good, because people in November are fiery. To share yourself for the benefit of all, but still have enough energy left to live healthfully and give again another day. The second largest and brightest asteroid between Jupiter and Mars was named after Vesta, oldest goddess of hearth, home, and the family, and the center of a strong community. The fire in her temple was never allowed to go out, and the fire in the hearth of every home was sacred to her. She did not get involved in politics or the misadventures of the other gods. Action. Evaluate yourself and your life. Each human's task is to help reduce the total suffering on earth and increase the total joy. Your joy and suffering matter as much, neither more nor less, than anyone else's. Do not burn yourself up for another's cause, nor withhold your warmth, but share what you have to offer. This is not a situation where you need to take sides. Come back to the center, to the flame, to your hearth, and your core values. Core values. Focus on that center flame instead of the personalities involved. Remember what matters. Find that deep calm within. Light a candle with a prayer and use it to bring your focus to the center and let the rest fall away. Then decide, advise, and operate from there. It may be time to take a retreat, a chance to clear yourself, clear your energy, cleanse your environment, reclaim your temple. If it's a relationship is truly of value and importance to your soul, the person or team you're involved with will honor your process. The challenge, Vesta warns you to share yourself rather than sacrifice yourself. Your hard work at holding the situation together may be ignored or taken for granted unless you know your worth. The gift: find the temple within, the place of quiet safety where you can tend the fire and carry this sacred temple with you always. Getting right with yourself. Get right with yourself. Honor your temple. Nurture yourself. And let go of the guilt. Love yourself. Maybe the reunion of souls is with you and your higher self, or your inner child. It may not be external, it may be internal. Okay, anyway. Moonology, how can you summarize for November Bitcoiners, please? Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Okay, so instead of thinking, it's about doing. Instead of thinking and thoughts, it's about doing. Not thoughts, but making a decision and then doing. Coming out. And being in the Knight of Cups in your heart. Okay, full moon in Taurus. There it is. Someone you need to weave a bit of magic. Sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical, and sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are right now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it. But you need to balance that with taking down-to-earth steps toward your goals. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. Write down 10 things that you know are wonderful about you. Laziness could also explain your current situation. If so, change that and own it. Chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. Jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity. More exercise is called for. Yeah, exercise, not being jealous. Okay, the full moon in Taurus is a time to get back to earth, to get grounded, to work through any negative feelings you've been dealing with, and to find a balance between being passionate and being overly intense. Money issues may come to a head at the time of the full moon in Taurus, but you can take this card as a sign to pay more attention to your cash flow, no matter when you draw it. Okay, so pay attention to your cash flow. Does that mean buy more Bitcoin, HODL? You know, it is on sale. Since it's still in the 80s, it's on sale. Right now, it's inexpensive once again. Now is your opportunity to grab some more. Although financially, it's been tough, you know, trying to pay for everything you need and then having to put a little aside. It might be a little more challenging for some than others. Okay, anyway, Animal Spirit, what are you going to tell us to summarize this reading for November Bitcoiners? The Fox. Okay. Be crafty. And resourceful. Okay, Fox. Smart, strong partner or mate, wise teacher. The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps them exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. Magical, ingenious teacher, and monogamous. Okay, so you're loving yourself, and because of that, you're able to love others. So use that as a resource. Use your love and passion and allow that to fill your sails to move forward. Anyway, I thought this reading was great, and I thought it gave you a lot of good information for coming up for April. Anyway, thanks. Like, share, subscribe if you will. Please hit the hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of my readings. Thanks for listening. Have a great April. See you around.